going on, everybody? So we got my 85 C10. For those y'all don't follow along with the channel or seen any other videos on the truck, motor is just a stock short block 350 ZZ4 heads and cam, 700 R4 transmission, 373 gears, Auburn locker. And then as far as the carburetor, it's a Holly 750 double pumper, and she's not a very good working one. It's seen better days, that's for sure. I'm tired of playing with it, so today is the day. I'm gonna finally get her swapped out. I've rebuilt it, cleaned it out, adjusted what I can adjust on it. Only thing I ain't ever done to it really is change the jets out. I'm sure that would help a little bit, considering this carburetor is jetted for 150 shot of nitrous, because this motor and carburetor did have 150 shot on it for a while, so sure that has a little bit to do with it. But I think this old carburetor here has just seen better days. Maybe somebody that knows more about them could probably get her working better, but I'm just not that person. I'm tired of fooling with it. So we got us a new one here, supposed to be new, light new anyhow. Quick Fuel 680. It's just vacuum secondaries with electric choke. I have a double pumper carburetor, but as long as this one will work and get us down the road, it'd be good enough for me. I just like to have a good carburetor on here, that way we can get this thing one step closer to being actually drivable. Before we swap her out, I'm gonna fire this one up, show you all how she acts. Still got a little bit of gas in it. It ain't been but a few days since the last time I run it. Maybe it won't give me too much of a problem getting started up, but we'll start it up, run it down the road, show y'all how she acts, and then come back and put this one on, and hopefully it acts a lot better. Alright, a little pump, since she still got a little bit left in the bowl. Come on now. See, as you can tell, she don't like cold start. C10 mufflers. They're just turned out right there in front of the back tire. Sometimes it wants to take the gas, and then sometimes it don't want to take the gas. It's got a mind of its own. It ain't got no trash in it or nothing like that. Like I said, I ain't never changed the jetting in it. I'm sure that has a little bit to do with it, but even if the jetting was too much or too little or whatever, it shouldn't act up as much as this daggone thing does. So we're gonna throw this rig on here real quick, and hopefully it works a lot better than this one. As soon as I pull back up into the yard and start backing up in there, it runs out of gas. So head to the store and get a little bit of gas for it and give it a chance to cool off anyhow. Just got back a couple gallons of fresh 93 in her, so let's see if we can get this rig swapped out and see how she's gonna work. go. Get off of there. You know, I thought I brought every tool I needed this time. Yep, I got everything I'm gonna need. Nope, forgot one thing. One freaking thing. Ah. Really? Crap. I was wanting the freaking spacer to stay. You know, nothing ever goes the way you want it to. Hey, she still got a little bit of gas. Well, I was hoping the spacer would stay on there and the gasket would stay on the spacer, but that didn't work out the way I meant to. But I was able to round up this only half tore up gasket instead of the one that's all the way tore up. So I'm going to use this one until I can get to town to get another one. Oh well, I think this will work for now until I can get to town and get another one. Plus, I just want to stick it on there to make sure it's going to work anyhow. Maybe it won't suck too much air. Well, we got another problem. As you can see, this carburetor is full of rust and a bunch of other junk. Yep. So I noticed a little bit of dirt up in the fuel inlet there, so I decided to open her up. And she's slap full of stuff. So fortunately I didn't buy this carburetor new. Did a little trading and got it, but I wasn't expecting it to be full of rust. But I guess we're gonna clean her out and put it back together and see what it'll do anyhow. I mean, I already got it. With our half tore up gasket on there, I got her cleaned out the best I could. Run out of carburetor cleaner, so well, I guess since I changed the fuel line up, I could have turned that around the other way. So it ain't gonna screw on there anyhow. But oh well, it's already on there like that, so that's how it's gonna stay for now. Alright, well, between having to change fuel lines and fittings and all that good stuff, it's turned into a daggum job. I still ain't got a piece to put my throttle valve cable on there, so that's gonna be off for now. So we might not drive it down the road, but we're about to fire it up and see if it'll run anyhow. See if we can pump any fuel up here. Make sure we ain't got no leaks. Yep. A little bit of a leak back there. I can't get my daggone throttle return spring on there either because of this little stupid ass setup they got going on here. What the hell this shit is? I ain't never seen nothing like that. I guess I'll have to take all that off. Swap the linkage over on this one. I guess we can at least see if it'll fire up anyhow. Alright, I ain't got no throttle return spring, so I'm not able to pump the gas. Might work better if I turn the fuel pump on. There's our newish piece of junk carburetor. Traded one piece of junk for another piece of junk. But no, I think we can get her cleaned out, get a rebuild kit, go through it all real good, And I mean, I ain't even got the choke or nothing like that hooked up. I didn't even adjust none of the air fuel or nothing. I just stuck it on there. As bad as it's acting up, I gotta say it does take the gas a lot better than that 750 did. It's a lot more crisp. Now it is definitely got some trash in it still. Like I said, I'm gonna have to pull it all the way apart. I didn't even take the meter and block off of it and clean none of that out. So I'm gonna have to get a rebuild kit, probably go through it, and then swap all the linkage out down here so I can hook up my throttle valve cable, which kind of need a new one of them, and return spring, because really need that. But yeah, it's turned into more of a job than I thought it was gonna be. I was hoping to run it down the road, but unfortunately we ain't gonna be able to do that today. But in the next video we will run her down the road. Next video, get all that linkage and stuff swapped out, get her cleaned out good. I think it'll be good to go then. But I'm about tired of it for today, so I'm gonna put everything up, and I'm gonna call it quits. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more. Later.